You're still here, and you get another chance. This day to do better and be better, another chance to be more of who you were created and what you were created to fulfill. Everyone in this world is capable of living outside the role or beyond the role that they place themselves in. No matter what it is, you're not just a dad, you're not just a banker, you're not just a brother or a son or a convict. It doesn't matter. Like everyone is bigger, much bigger, infinitely bigger than the roles they place themselves in, and is capable of reaching potential greater than anyone can imagine. You can live the life you desire. It's right there in front of you. But in order to achieve it, you must see it, then believe it. And then you must graciously ask and train your brain to help you execute your vision. So when you start to focus and start deleting distractions from your life, and you start to get seriously invested in doing some one thing staggeringly well, and you practice that one thing over and over, I'm thinking of a term, mundanity. You do one simple, seemingly insignificant every day around your main skill, and it's very mundane. The small daily improvements over time leads to world-class results. Now hear what happens in your brain. You start to isolate a single narrow circuit around that skill, and that starts to trigger certain type of brain cells known as oligodendrocyte, which then releases myelin. Now myelin is a fatty tissue that starts to wrap around that single narrow circuit, which is related to that main skill that you are practicing. And when the myelin starts to wrap around that brain circuit, what happens is that you develop accelerated learning times. You can see more quickly, heightened perception, and you learn more quickly. As quote-unquote secret of great producers, it's not a result of some natural great gift, but is actually of their daily practice, their relentless work ethics, their grit, and their singular focus and sacrifice. A great life is not built on revolution. A great life is built on evolution. Small and steady wins the race. What you do every day is far more important than what you do once every day. I want you to realize and really think about that idea of what you do every day is simply your life in literature. And as you live every single day, so you are crafting your life. What you do in the next hours is really building your future. If you can just get every single pocket of 24 hours right as best we humanly can, the rest of the life is going to take care of itself. So small wins matter. The scripture says we will eat fruit of our words. You are planting seeds when you talk, and at some point you are going to eat that fruit. My challenge is to make sure we are planting the right kind of seeds. If you want apples, you want to sow apple seeds. If you want oranges, you can't just plant cactus seeds, poison ivy seeds, mushroom seeds, because you're gonna reap fruit from exactly the same seeds that you have been sowing, in other words. You cannot just talk negative and expect people to be living a positive life. You cannot talk defeat and expect victory. You cannot talk lack, not enough, can't afford it, never get ahead, and expect to have abundance. If you are gonna have a poor mouth, you are gonna have a poor life. If you don't like what you're seeing, start sowing different seeds. It's as simple as that. We may not even realize that we are always feeding ourselves what we watch, we listen to, or the people that we are surrounding ourselves into. We are around the thoughts we are dwelling on that's feeding our inner me. If you go to lunch with people, they talk bad about your boss, make fun of a co-worker, put down your friend. They are feeding you gossip, feeding you jealousy, feeding you disrespect. Here is the key. Whatever you feed is going to grow. You may not like what they are feeding you. You're a nice person. It's just what you believe in. But if you continue to hang around them, before long, my friend, you'll be gossiping, you'll be critical, you'll be disrespectful. Why? Because you kept on feeding the wrong things. If you're always feeding negative thoughts, that'll never get well. I'll never meet a right person. You're feeding doubt, you're feeding mediocrity, feeding fear. If you know exactly what you want to be, you need to spend as much time with the people that are actually that already. You cannot let fear or failure or fear of comparison or fear of judgment from doing what is going to make you great. You cannot succeed without this risk of failure. You cannot have a voice without the risk of silence. You cannot love without the risk of losing anyone. You must go out and take these risks to get ahead in your life. It is time to believe in yourself. Go out, do your thing, and don't let anything or anyone hold you back. This is the time to initiate your dream. Be at Inspired HQ. Believe in you. You should believe in you too.